are just a couple of hours away from one of what is going to be the busiest days of the year right here on the state line on State Street in downtown Bristol. Grilling the way it ought to be. You can smell the different marinades.
Incredible. I mean,
got the sweet, the savory. We've got it all going right there on the grill. Doing a great job, Chef
Cannot
JJ.
wait to try that huli huli.
Huli.
And you know, don't be afraid of it. If you got like that's a real sweet marinade on that, don't be afraid if you get a little char to it. I left a little bit of skin on it, so it'll take that char. I can pull the skin off, but I still got the marinade in chicken.
Right.
So
nice.
that's always a good thing to do. I trim it, but I leave a little bit on it because I don't like a lot of fat from that skin dripping down and causing flare-ups and stuff. Which is one thing I didn't talk about earlier, but that's what we did on a lot of that. But there is a little skin on this little guy right here. And that he'll kind of get fat and you can pull that off and you'll have a nice marinated chicken.
I'll bite the bullet on that one.
Yeah, you'll take one for the team.
I'll take one for the team.
All right, and we're adding some vegetables now.
We are.
The squash and zucchini, which is so in season.
And there's a ton of it out there. And we've got some great fresh squash in our stores. The produce is wonderful this year. Well, I'm trying to get my kids to eat vegetables. You know, we were laughing earlier.
A challenge.
I was talking to Claudia earlier. It's like sometimes you get your family to work with you in the garden a little bit. You kind of get them in there and they'll eat some of it. So I try to get my kids to help me with the cooking part. And one thing we did little pizzas. And I took the zucchini, I sliced them long. If you don't want to slice it, we even have it already washed and cut for you at Food City in our shortcut section.
I love the
amazing.
shortcut section. It's one of my
Love
favorite
it.
areas of the store.
I get in a hurry a lot, so sometimes I'll get in there and I'll get one of those, take it home, and it'll really cut my prep time down. That makes a big difference. But we're going to grill them. I got a little olive oil, and this is just burger seasoning that I sprinkled on there. That's all it is, and I just kind of gave it a little bit of coat. Now, when we flip those, we'll let them get grill marks on both sides. Then we're going to put some Food City pizza sauce, just regular pizza sauce on it. It could be your favorite kind, homemade, whatever. And then I'm going to put a little bit of cheese, which I've got sliced thin here. I've got some pepper jack because that's lovely on it. And then I've got a little pepperoni. So we're going to make little pizzas.
So the kids are going to like these.
They love them.
They're not even going to see what's underneath that oozing cheese.
That's right. And they're easy to do. Like I'll pull these off. We'll top them off and put everything on them. Then we'll put them back on the grill and then we'll just let them melt. I'll put the lid on for a minute, let them melt, and they're good to go.
Now, JJ, I've done them before and I haven't actually put them on the grill first. So you want to go ahead and get your vegetables going, then make your pizza.
Because really all you're going to do is just melt and heat up a little bit. So I'll go ahead and get them started on it. It's in the less hot section, so it's in the indirect area. So I'm just getting
I love having the
enough.
grill marks on there.
I do.
It lends something to the flavor, I think.
Oh, it absolutely does. Because what's happening is a lot of that flesh has, like even in proteins, has sugars in it in your meats. You're going to get a char about anything that you're going to put on the grill and heat up because you're going to get that caramelization.
Very nice. And this is the kickoff, really, to tailgating season, isn't it, JJ? I mean, we're coming into fall, the football games, the races. I mean, we couldn't have timed this any better, right?
Man, I tell you what, this is with the ball game coming up, with the race this weekend, this is the best 30 days ever. I mean, with all the fun stuff.
It is the best.
I know.
Oh, man.
I mean, Battle of Bristol, you're going to be really busy. I mean, we got the race this weekend and you're going to be busy, but then 19 days later, another, it's almost like another race weekend.
It is, and it's going to be so much fun. And you know, these teams, their followers, they pride themselves on tailgating.
Right.
So I'd like to have a day where I just run around and tailgate with them.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh my gosh, those guys, I mean, they love it, all the ball games, especially I live in Knoxville, so down by UT, you know, that's big deal down there at tailgating.
And
those professionals.
You guys award them when
do.
they know how to tailgate. You got the tailgater of the race and the tailgater of the game.
And it's fun, and they get out there, and it's amazing the excitement they bring to it.
Yeah.
And we were the first to introduce those 2 new burgers that you all have come up with for Virginia Tech and Tennessee at our other live show. Those are going gangbusters. I see people walking out of Food Cities with those all the time.
Well, I tell you what, that really has been fun because that's hard to make. A lot of people don't want to make those, but they want to try them. Right. And not every place serves those, and you can't really go buy those. But it's nice to take them home. And they got the stuffed cheese stuffed right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It's got the inclusions in the burger meat. And then you go home and you grill those off and you top it. You know, I still love I had to say it, you know, because I got my stamp on that Tennessee burger, but I still love the one with the smoked sausage in it and the Virginia ham and then the Velveeta cheese with a little egg over top, that fried egg over top of it.
The egg acts almost like a little mayo on there.
Nice.
It does.
Really
no condiments necessary. It's so much fun. And we've sold a ton. And that just shows that the people, they love excitement. Whenever you have something that's fun and exciting, and we just want to find that next exciting thing that people will get excited about, so we can provide it to them.
And I like to have the ones that are made in the deli when they know, and they can
Oh,
mix it
yeah.
all up for you, and then you can try to take that big bite.
I saw a guy get 2 one day. I was thinking, are you going to eat those?
Both? He's going to try them side by
Get this
side.
guy a to-go box. You know?
So we're going to finish off these pizzas now.
Yeah, we are, and really, it's very simple.
All right.
And we'll put them on here. So we've got a little bit of our pizza sauce. We'll put on there, on this little guy.
All right.
We've got our cheese. Gets a couple of nice little pieces of pepper jack.
I like that you mixed up the cheeses, because of course you're thinking about the mozzarella,
Yeah.
but you're doing something a little bit
Just
different.
put it on there and let that,
pepper jack.
cheese get a little gooey.
I know that Chris likes it spicy.
Oh, yeah.
I do like it spicy.
So, you know,
Nice
I got a little
little
pepper
on the
jack
edge.
today, you know.
Yeah.
But that's really, and what you can do is you can, you know, if you want to melt that, you just put it on your grill,
All right.
and then you let it melt. I've got the vents open, so I've got plenty of heat. I've got the vents about halfway on the bottom, so I'm not over burning out my charcoal.
All right.
get
Well,
nice
we're
and
going to come back in just a few minutes. Everything you've seen here, you can find out more about it on foodcity.com. We'll be back here on State Street, grilling the way it ought to be in just a few minutes.